Hi Virgo, this is your new love reading. It's timeless, so whenever you view this, hopefully that's when it's meant to resonate with you. Um, it will start off general and get a little bit specific because I'm going to clarify a few cards, a few positions. Going to see if we can get some timing and some maybe just a few attributes if we can about this new love interest. This is for those single Virgos out there. And check your, did I say check your moon, rising, and Venus for more well-rounded reading? Probably. I don't know of anybody. I'm sure there's other readers out there doing this. So if this doesn't resonate, honestly, how would you know? Because it's going to be in the future. But if you just want to check other, obviously, other channels, do that for just a bigger picture. You might find a common theme. Just saying. I have shuffled off camera. I don't shuffle on camera because it messes with the cloth and apparently the sound. So there we go. All right. So this is the seed of victory. Oh gosh, look at the next one. Virgo. This is the seed of victory. This is clarity, a surge forward, mental acuity, a breakthrough. So this might be how you're feeling about just your love situation in general. Like you've got the full picture now. You've had a breakthrough mentally or emotionally. You feel clear-headed about what you want, what you expect. Maybe you've had that heart-to-heart talk with somebody and now you're ready to take it to the next level and you're going to find that they're actually, worthy of investing further, soulmate quality type stuff here, taking it to the next level, just saying. Okay, we got the Cups upright, King of Cups reversed, Star upright, Strength reversed, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, goodness gracious, how many majors here? 1, 2, 3 majors. Whew. High Priestess upright, and 9 of Wands reversed. All right, this is... Your future true love is going to make you very happy. Obviously. Your true love is going to make you very happy. Possibly a water sign. This is somebody that is probably older because they'll be not so much of means, but there might be an emotional maturity about them. Just saying. But they're going to make you very happy. You will be content and happy and feel emotionally secure with them. The attraction will be gradual. It's because it's not going to be, you're going to need to feel emotionally safe with them first. It's not going to be something that you're going to want to just like, holy cow, get physical right away. You're going to need to feel safe with them emotionally first. This person could be looking at an Aquarius, honestly. This person's going to be really optimistic, probably an extrovert. They're going to also offer you hope and optimism and renew your faith in humanity and just love. And it might have already happened because this ace right here is suggesting that you've had this breakthrough, and it might be because of this personality right here. So you might already know them. It might just be starting to dawn on you like, oh hey, look at you, right? And being that it's swords, this typically is a matter of days. So and swords are autumn, and swords typically represent days. So it could be a matter of days here as we're coming into fall. Shoot, I shouldn't have said that because I don't want you to know when I film this. Well, it's supposed to be timeless. Whenever it resonates, this could be in the fall, in autumn. So whenever you are viewing this, if you're viewing this in winter, or maybe you got some time to kind of let this love blossom, because there is going to be that need to really take the emotional side of it slow. And I'm going to stop talking about the timing before I dig myself in a deeper hole. The obstacles and challenges that you're going to be facing with this partner, though, is that this enthusiasm, now bear with me here, this enthusiasm and the way it might be coming from, we could be dealing with somebody that might have some mental health issues, not in the bad way. This is somebody that's aware of them and trying to work with them, and they're realistic about it. But they do have a lack of self-esteem because of it. They do have self-doubt because of it, because they feel like that's the one thing that makes them wrong or bad. But because they're aware of it, because they're dealing with it, they're diligent about it. They're not going to let it get the best of them or get in the way of providing that connection and emotional security with somebody. The reason why I say that there probably is because we got this 10 here, and they've been through it. This might be a water sign or somebody with heavy water in their chart. They've been through it. They've run the gamut. They probably have lost relationships, maybe because of this mental health concerns and issues, and causing that lack of doubt, and just they're very aware of it, and they've seen in the past because this person is probably going to be a little older or just more mature, how it's affected things when the issue has gotten the better of them. So they're going to be pretty straightforward with it. And let's be honest, Virgo, you guys are the practical nurses of the zodiac. I mean, you're kind of hardwired to be aware and caring for others. So this is like emotionally and as far as pragmatically, this is a really good somebody that is diligent about their mental health, but also knows the propensity of it to kind of get in the way or at least affect, and they're going to be really diligent about that. And they do, because of that awareness, they are pretty optimistic because it's going to feel like they've come through something or they've got it managed. It's not about curing it. I mean, we're all walking around, neuroses and some mood disorder of some sort, right? But because they've been able to successfully be aware of it, manage it, spot the signs, all of this, they are eternally optimistic about the future. Just saying. I don't think this is, some of it might be like, because that might be part of their mood or mental profile, that they're kind of manically optimistic at some point. But this is about more of an overarching theme. So this is probably somebody that just has that, because of what they've been through, they're able to kind of exude that hope and optimism, even though they might be dealing with some self-esteem issues, okay? And that's where you come in to help them, is that you'd be very stabilizing for them emotionally. You'd be very grounded for them. Anyway, what you can do to be ready is you can just keep doing what you're doing, basically. This is about going inward, about the unknown, about the mystery, about connecting spiritually, and you're doing that. It's about balancing the outer with the inner, as above, so below, and you're doing that. So you just keep doing what you're doing. And again, I think that will be very balancing for somebody like this. So it's like you're ready. It's like you're ready. Okay. So this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. All right. Okay. So just saying, don't laugh. When I saw this, obviously you get fire, but I also saw hospital. I don't even want to go there because it's like it says how are you going to meet this person. Fire, hospital, random. I'm not saying the hospital is going to burn down. I'm going to say, so some of you, these just flew out. Let's flip them over. Okay. Some of you might be working in a hospital. Well, okay, duh, because you're a Virgo, taking care of that. Never mind. Anyway, nurse. You might even be fireman. Okay, but for some reason I saw fire and hospital. I'm going with it. I'm leaving it. Do with it what you will. These two flew out again, echoing the sort of maybe feeling a little insecure about their mental issues, or if they've been diagnosed with something, feeling like that kind of puts them one down, and they might not be forthcoming about it at first because they might be afraid of what you think of them. That might be something that they try to camouflage by having this eternal hope, or really amping that hope up, because they don't want this to be something that deters you from considering them. It sounds like they're going to be very much into you more than you would be them initially, and that's probably just because you might move slower. Even though you're ready, you need to have certain things. You're very practical about things. So while you might be ready and there might be that initial passion or surge forward, then it's going to kind of stabilize, because you're going to need the practical side of you is going to kick in, and you're going to need to suss a few things out and get clear on a few things. Like, okay, where are we at emotionally with each other? Are we compatible? What do you like to do? What I like to do? How do you like to spend your time? What's your emotional disposition? How do you approach things? Things like that. So, okay, so let's clarify. I want to clarify these two right here, because I'm pretty clear on this. This High Priestess, it's like you're ready. I mean, you're ready, You got this ace, let's do it now. And this is the balance, stabilize between both. Okay, there again, you are ready. I think this is about you being pretty spiritual and religious, and having that faith in the universe and just that higher power, that higher self, that things happen as they should. And it's not about the drama. It's not about getting out there and getting after it and controlling it. It's about letting things happen. And I think you realize that. I think it's almost like, too, that you're just happily ready and waiting. And you realize that for some of you, it feels like you feel pretty solid where you're at, and now it's a matter of it coming to you, because you're not out there looking for it. I mean, you're open to it, but you're not out there chasing after it, I guess. This could also be somebody that works in a church or in a service field, much like being a nurse. You work in the counseling field. You could be working in counseling, some area of service for someone's spiritual or emotional needs. Okay, this just flew out. All right. Okay, just going to say it. Don't laugh again. It came out. This is somebody that could be working in crisis recovery for people and helping people in crisis. Somebody in the mental health field. Somebody helping somebody through a crisis. That's kind of what you do or who you are. Right? I'm saying this is about you. I mean, it could be about your future person, but this feels like this is your personality, what I just said. Okay? And about this over here, how are you going to meet this person? This is someone that is probably... It looks like they're having trouble letting go of a few things. Letting go of the past, that could be what this is about. Honestly, this feels like they've got this hope, but inside they're kind of like not so sure emotionally about things, and they're kind of struggling with some guilt and some self-doubt because they probably feel like maybe they're not good enough, and they tend to get stuck on past issues because of the self-esteem, because of their mood disorder or their mental health issues. So that doesn't tell me how you're going to meet them, though. Maybe I'm not supposed to know. Anyway, this keeps coming up. This mental health concern for this person keeps coming up, and they're very insecure about it, I think. I think that's what this is right here. So you're going to be a very stabilizing force for them. And what's nice about this, though, is like what I said, they're going to be diligent. I'm not going to say that they're not going to let, but they're going to be diligent about recognizing if it's interfering with the security of the relationship, because they've kind of been through it. And so they know they are able to at least recognize the signs. One more for the... Okay. You're going to meet them through friends. Okay. You're going to be, and healthy friendships, because this isn't about going out and getting drunk, meet somebody in a bar. This is upright. So this suggests through friends, celebrations, maybe the holidays are coming up when you see this. Maybe weddings are happening when you see this. This is about gatherings and get together with friends. So you're going to be meeting them through friends. This person might be kind of quiet. They might be kind of reserved. They'll probably be very nice, but they might be kind of holding back a little bit. Again, with the shyness or the self-esteem issues. Okay, let me see about timing here. Let's see if we can get you some timing, Virgo. Ooh. Okay. So this looks like, well, fire would be summer, and this would be, hang on a minute, let me do the math. This would be like, so this would be pivotal when summer is turning to autumn, okay? So this would suggest immediate, because it's a night, and some of you could be watching this in the fall, but this would suggest the 12th week of summer. Yeah, wands are weeks. So, depending on when you're watching this could be right around the corner, or you might have some time still. Either way, at least you're going out with friends and enjoying yourself, and you are ready. So this person will gradually show up, and it's nice because you'll provide that stability for them, that mental clarity and that groundedness, and they're going to provide you with the emotional, I guess I'll just put this right here, the emotional pep and spice of life, you know? And honestly, I like this too, because, you know, people can't help their brain chemistry, right? And it's especially endearing if they're aware of it and they're trying to manage it the best they can. And it might take them a while again to open up with you about it, but they will be diligent. They're going to be devoted to that because they've seen in the past how it can get in the way, or if left unmanaged or unspoken about, undiscussed, it can be really just a big distraction in a relationship. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Well, I think that's probably speaking about who you are, Virgo. Honestly, you're pretty good at that. You're pretty good at the being in service of others and doing things for, not so much buying things, but just you're pretty loyal. You're a pretty good friend. You can see things that others can't, like what someone might need. So this could be what makes this person feel really safe with you and trust you also, is that they see what you do as part of who you are, not just because of a situation like, oh, they bought a gift because it's somebody's birthday. They see you doing kind things because you're a kind person. It's part of who you are. And your friends will speak to that also. You're going to be vouched for by friends. Relationship, that's when you're at your best. This is about you meeting someone, and then you're going to be ready for this relationship. And It's also, you recognize as well as this person, especially this person, holy cow, they are really into relationship, how much of a give and take it is in a relationship, and that you both will have equal respect for that, the give and take. God, this person just sounds awesome, honestly. It's like, geez, I just feel like this person's going to be really ready for someone like you, because they're going to want somebody that they can give to emotionally, that they feel safe with. And you're looking for somebody that will want to connect with you emotionally, that you can provide that safety for. So win-win, win-win. We're looking at the transition from summer to fall. Oh my goodness, look at that's a 1. That's a 1. Okay. This is a new beginning and a release from the past. Something tells me it'll be for both of you, because you're ready. Okay, you're ready. And this person is ready too. Boy, are they ready. They keep just like, hello, hello, hello. I'm just getting this like ding, 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 ding. They're ready. This is about making sure that you are indeed ready, which you are. This person is also, because they've been through it and they know what they need to do and be to be happy in a relationship, and what their needs are in a relationship, what they need from someone else. So this speaks to making sure that everything is passed and cleared, so that you are ready for that brand new beginning. So this speaks to you, Virgo, being ready. Something else to point out here too is the swords speak to autumn, okay? And the ace is like right dang now. So we've got summer transitioning into autumn, and then we've got autumn. So autumn, fall seems to be a big, seems to be a good time for it. Just saying. Okay. I think that's, oh God, it's 10 minutes. Shutting up. Okay, Virgo, I hope this was helpful. Yay, you. This is going to be great when it happens. I hope you recognize this person. I don't see how you can't. And even if you don't, I'm sure they will recognize you and pursue you accordingly. That's awesome. Okay, so I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.